Hey everyone, Don here with Don's Question. Oh goodness, had an itch there. Hey everyone, Don here with Don's Question of the Day. Guys, welcome to another edition of DQOTD. Guys, got quite a question for you today, but before we get into that, make sure you go on to our Facebook page, hashtag DQOTD for Don's Question of the Day. You can type either actually. Check out our weekly poll from yesterday on Monday. Make sure you get your vote in by this Friday at 4 p.m. Let's get into today's question. In life, guys, we have rules and we have laws that we have to abide by and obey, right? Otherwise, there are consequences to not listening, obeying, doing bad things that you're not supposed to do. So, today's question, I thought it would be cool if you got to choose a rule that everybody had to abide by. So today's question, of course, is if you could make up a rule that everybody had to follow, what would that rule be? What would that number one rule for you be for everybody? And they would have to abide by this rule, either by force or consequences. Depends on what kind of government you want with your rule. So guys, let's get into today's question. Have some interesting answers today. By the way, for all you parents out there, these could be borderline inappropriate. So just keep that in mind for the results today. Right off the bat, I'll get to the one that was the most voted for, the most answered today for your results. And that would, of course, you could probably guess because it's a simple one. It's the most simplest answer probably on this question to answer this question to. Being polite to everyone, be nice to everybody, and be kind to everybody. Be kind, rewind. Rewind to a time when most people were nice people. And they were just nice to be around, right? Do you remember a time when this country was that way? Only saying, people. How about brushing those pearly whites? Everybody got a brush, especially the people, they said, above 50 years old. Make sure you brush your teeth. Do those around you a favor. Man, some of these rules, they're kind of cruel. Of course, today we had to get political. I did have a few people say, don't vote for Trump. Now, I try not to get political on this on the show, but sometimes it's just funny. So there's always two sides to every story. So some could say the same thing about keep Trump in office. So just throwing that in there. Somebody said, make it a rule that you have to use your turn signal when you're driving. Somebody else said, don't text, don't talk on the phone when you're in your car because you should be paying attention to what's in front of you. I liked this one. Your pants may not go below your waist when you're wearing them. They said this is illegal in some cities. I don't know if that's true, but it should be. I mean, I can remember from my childhood. Yeah. We've got treat others better than yourself. And of course we have treat others the way you would want to be treated, which I believe is the golden rule. Kind of goes with being kind to everybody. So I like this one. It was funny. Guys, specifically guys, may not wear tank tops at all. I asked this lady, I was like, so all the men out there, we can't wear tank tops? I mean, I know I don't look that great in a tank top, but I mean, some guys do, right? I don't know, maybe not. So she said, no, absolutely not. If you're scheduled to work on the schedule, show up for work. Come on. Just do everybody a favor. No one can curse or cuss or say any bad language. I could see that, right? That'd be a good one. Don't be a bag. If you dealt it, you must own up to it. It's not exactly what was said, but we'll leave it at that. You can figure it out for yourself. I liked this one. We should really save this for the end, but I'll go ahead and say it. Listen to understand, not to respond. I am guilty of this, but you should really listen to what people are saying or asking of you. Think about it. It's okay to not answer immediately. You know, figure it out in your head. If you have questions, ask that person questions. Don't just respond just so you can have a response to somebody's question, which is hard to do socially sometimes. I totally get that. So that was a good one, I thought. Try having no social media for one day a week. Could you do it? Could you do one day if it was a rule? And you couldn't, maybe you got to pick your own day, but you couldn't do social media for one day. Gosh, I wish I could not do it for one day. That would be nice. I feel like I'm always on social media. It's ridiculous. We got a little R-E-S-P-E-C-T, which I shouldn't have said or sang because the joke is you just sang it, didn't you? So I was supposed to say R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect each other. Let's see. You can't hate or have prejudice toward anybody. So a lot of what today's results were peaceful, just bringing peace into the world and making sure that we all understand, maybe not understand each other, but we respect each other and our space and our views and our religion and all of that stuff. You know, you do your thing, I'll do mine. We'll live peacefully together. And that's what the Beatles always said, but I don't know if that will ever happen. So we can dream, right? We've got peace to everyone. We've got somebody that said love everyone. Kind of goes with the kindness and the respect and all of that. Here's the last one, guys. The last one I chose for today anyways. Every year, everybody, every adult that's 18 years or above, sometime during the year has to go down a slip and slide. That probably takes the cake today for the funniest one. That and probably the tank tops. So there we go, guys. Your results for today. Thank you so much for participating, for giving me those answers, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a video and we wouldn't have the funnies. So thank you guys so much. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's hump day. And we got your question for tomorrow and the rest of the week. 3 more to go. Thank you so much for going on Facebook and answering those. That's going to do it for today. Make sure you like this video up and subscribe down below. Ring-a-ding-a-ding, that notification bell, so you'll know when we come out with a new video. I'm Don. Question everything, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.